Morning guys! Nandito ako ngayon sa Henderson High School and mag-aaral tayong magbike. Sponsored siya ng Auckland Transport and isang Filipino adventure group sa Facebook. And actually, sobrang looking forward ako dahil hindi na ako marunong magbike. Yeah, so yun ang goal natin today, matuto ng bike. So ayan, nagre-ready na sila. Yan, dyan sa malayo. And they will provide the bike kasi wala naman akong bike. So yun. I'm so excited! So, namigay na sila ng mga bike. Depende sa height. Tsaka yung mga walang walang mga bike. Yan, katulad ko. I'll show you my bike. So, ito yung binigay sa akin. Hindi ko lang maano dahil hindi ko mabibit-bit yung camera. But this is the bike. So, bawal daw sakyan muna hanggat wala kaming helmet. So, antayin natin yung helmet and bawal mag-try. Yan. So, ang goal natin talaga is matuto mag-bike today.
Every time you ride a bike, you're helping out here. So, we thank you for that. I just have one thing I'll also say for the day. I'll take a few photos.
We'll part a little bit here and there, and you can see that this crack, although once hidden, once you pull it apart, you can see it becomes a little bit more visible. So we're going to recommend that helmets like this are not going to be quite suitable because the integrity of it is going to be compromised. So when you get your helmet today, as well as if you have your own helmets, I would recommend just pulling it off and doing a quick little check to make sure that those cracks aren't visible, and making sure that your helmet is in working order.
Kind of just checking your ear and your tires. You're going to press down quite hard on both the front and the rear tire. And if there's a little bit of squish, it's still all good. If you're actually hitting the rim of the wheel, then it does need a bit more air in it. And we do have a pump you can use. So that's A. B is our brakes. To do that, we're going to pull both of them on. We're going to push the bike forward. If there's any slippage, it'll look like this. You won't be able to lift the wheel off. If the brake's good, push the wheel forward, the bike's going to lift off. You can pull back, front wheel will lift off. Also with any of the smaller bikes, making sure the cables aren't sticking out and catching on the spokes. It's always a good idea, but that's kind of a minor thing. C stands for your chain and your controls, so the chain and your handlebars. With that chain, we're going to take our pedals and we're going to pedal backwards. So we're just going to look kind of A for any rust and B where the chain's slipping and coming off of our cogs. This one's doing.
Nagsisimula na kami.
So, you get that with Isaac and myself.
Ay, naka-break lang tayo ngayon pero hindi ko masyado na videohan kung paano ko natuto. Pero feeling ko, konting-konti na lang kaya ko na. Hindi naman kasi ako talaga marunong mag-bike. Bitbitin natin yung bike. Punta tayo uli at tatry kong videohan ulit kung paano tayo nag-aaral mag-bike. Okay, medyo mainit kaya nakakaano siya. Nakaka-exhaust lalo. Okay, let's go there. Nagmamahinga lang ulit ako kasi wala na akong sugar sa katawan. Hindi pa ako nag-breakfast eh. So, yun, medyo marunong na ako, nakakatawa. And feeling ko, kailangan ko lang talagang araw-araw mag-practice at bumili ng bike para matuto talaga ako. Pero basically, natutuwa ako sa ano na to, sa experience kasi natuto ako mag-bike. Tapos, knowing na yung bike ko, ang laki. Ngayon ko kung nakikita nyo, ayan oh. Ang laki ng bike ko oh. Yan. So feeling ko kasi dahil din naman sa height, kaya ayan yung binigay sa akin. Tama lang siya sa height ko. So habang nag-aano yung iba, nagbabike, kasi sunod naman naming lesson is mag-bike maintenance. So inaantay lang yung iba. Habang inaantay sila, kasi may mga iba na lumabas talaga para turuan kung paano mag-commute using the bike. So nandyan lang sila sa vicinity ng high school. Kaya, habang inaantay namin sila, yung iba nagbabike pa around the campus. So, ganun din gagawin ko. Hindi ko lang malabas yung camera kasi nga mainit. Tapos, set up pa. Kaya ito na lang phone yung ginamit ko. Yun, so, try ko ulit.
So,
Bike maintenance.
on my chain, it's actually gotten pretty dirty. A lot of people might think that having all of that black grease and gunk indicates that your chain's well lubed. It doesn't really. It means that your chain might be over lubed and has too much on, and it's just so we've gotten through the whole chain. And I don't know if you can feel that. That's all of the gunk coming off. A nice chain doesn't look black. It looks silver and kind of shiny, like a little bit wet. So perfectly fine. The one thing we don't want to use is this stuff. This stuff is not bike lube. Neither is WD-40. Well, this is WD-40. Neither is CRC. And most heavy-duty greases like engine grease, that sort of stuff, that'll just clog all of this, and also strip away the protective coating. Nice and slow. Just make sure everything has a little bit of lube. Once you've done the entire chain, spin it through, make sure it's spinning freely and nicely, and then you can also click through the gears if you want. For cleaning the rest of your bike, you can just use soap, hot water, all of that sort of stuff that works. And around your suspension, there's seals in here, and if you have a
Careful daw sa water
suspension
dyan.
bike, there'll be also be seals in the suspension component there, and in and around your brakes as well. So if you're using kind of dish soap, hot water, that will eventually corrode those seals and stop those components from working as it should. So you should always make sure to kind of rinse it really, really well. And also, kind of a lot of bike cleaners will have a bit of degreaser in them, so they'll strip the oil and stuff after that. It's super easy to put some more lube back on. You can shake around a little bit, but it won't pop out. That's because
It should get loose to the point where I can hold the derailleur and the gears, and that should come out. Should come out like that. Your hands are a little bit dirty. Cool. But we'll do the demo actually on that tyre. So to put this back in, you grab your chain, pull it back, make sure your brakes are back in, your disc brakes are back in, put your wheel on, hold your quick release, tighten it a few times, especially those that have got their own bikes. I've noticed on some of you were asking how tight do you have to get your quick release. I like to get the quick release so it's engaging, starting to engage at about 90 degrees. Okay, not so it's loose now, but then when it gets to about 90 degrees, it starts to engage. And then that last 90 degrees should be a nice firm close. So that should be working.
This type of valve, which makes life really easy, this is what we call a Presta valve. Or there's going to be a type of valve similar to the one on that bike there, which is the same as on your car. Actually, it's called a Schrader valve. Presta valves are really easy. You just unscrew that. There's a little knob here, you unscrew that. And if you've got a puncture, all of the air is going to be out anyway. But I'm just going to deflate this to start off with. Presta valves also have a washer on them. You will need to take that off and make sure you don't lose it. So, don't lose that nice shiny metal thing. So I'm going to put that right there. Now you're going to need 2 tire levers. They come, you can get them from patch kits like this one. This has kind of been used up already, but patch kits can be bought from pretty much any bike shop.
You spent essentially 2 hours riding a bike today. If you think about that as going to the gym or going for a run or something like that, that's a long session. So thank you very much for your patience and your endeavours. You've really done well. It is a lot of physical activity, especially when you're starting off. So well done to you all. I would say for those, whatever stage you are of riding a bike, the best thing you can do is little and often. So every time you get a chance to go on a bike, even if it's only 5 minutes around the playground with your children or for yourself, just do little bits, and you'll just grow those skills.
Goes over here, which you can grab over there. Over here we have little ankle bracelets. You'll be the coolest kid on the block. You only need one of them for the side with your chain. The other side is irrelevant. We would recommend grabbing one of them, just putting on your ankle in case you
May
ever
mga
bag your pants.
freebies.
It's a nice way to keep your
Guys, natapos na yung bike lesson, and sobrang natutuwa ako kasi natutuwa ako magbike. Meron din pinamigay yung Auckland Transport na mga freebies. I don't know how it's called, pero ito yung mga lever para pag magpapalit ka ng tires. And then, syempre kinuha ko lang yung magagamit ko. And this one, mga reflectors. Tig-isa kami ni husband. Pag nandito na siya, bibigay ko to sa kanya. And I also got him a bell. Yan. So, uwi na tayo. And, sobrang nag-enjoy talaga ako. Alis na yung mga bike. Bye-bye! Siyempre, pag sinabi kong uuwi, hindi naman talaga, diba? So, dito ako ngayon sa warehouse. And dahil dyan, bibili ako ng bike. Dahil marunong na ako, diba? Siyempre, char lang yun. Wala naman tayong pambili. Lilibot-libot lang ako kasi naganap ako ng battery para dun sa mic ko na nawalan ng battery. So, nakahanap na ako and naisip ko na pumunta muna dito sa warehouse. Yun. So, libot muna tayo. So, ang daming helmet at kung titingin ako, oops, hindi ka na mahulog yung phone ko. Oh, this one is nice. Oh, favorite color ko yan. Pink. Ito na yung bibilihin kong bike. Char. Yan. Ito maganda kasi may pink accent. Hindi ko lang sure kung magkano yung ganyan. Alam nyo, ito talaga yung wishlist ko ngayong Pasko. Magkaroon ako ng sarili kong coffee maker. You know, 99, 69. Ayan, tas yung mga mga coffee pods. Pero pangarap pa lang yan ngayon. Hindi pa tayo bibili kasi wala pa tayong sariling house. Pag meron na lang. So guys, nakauwi na ako and then ano bang masasabi ko sa activity ngayon? Okay naman siya. Nakakatuwa kasi sa tanda kong to, hindi ako marunong magbike, 'di ba? So, buti na lang may nakita akong Facebook group na nag-post na kung sino interested na matuto magbike, and then marami silang tinuro sa amin pati pag-maintain, palit ng gulong, ganyan. So you can visit the Facebook page of Pinoy Adventures NZ. Dito ko na lang sila ilalagay. Meron silang mga iba-ibang activities for Filipinos living here sa New Zealand. You can check their website. Bakit ba push na push akong matuto ng bike, kahit tanda-tanda ko na hindi pa ako marunong, nakakahiya. Pero kasi yung husband ko, sobrang mahilig siya magbike. Yun yung pinagkakaabalahan niya ngayon dyan sa Pilipinas. So, pag pumunta siya dito, nakakahiya naman kung hindi tayo makasabay, 'di ba? So, kaya nag-aaral ako magbike para pagdating niya dito, makakapag-bike kami kahit saan kami makapunta, 'di ba? Nakakatuwa. So, hanggang dito na lang ang ating vlog for today, and I hope nag-enjoy din kayo as much as I did. I'll see you on my next vlog. Bye-bye! Guys, how crazy can I be? Would you imagine na kaninang umaga nagpa-practice lang ako ng bike and natuto ako mag-bike. Now, gusto ko nang bumili ng sarili kong bike, and syempre yung binili ko is yung second hand lang. So, naghanap ako sa Facebook Marketplace. Of course, with the approval of my dearest husband. And sinesend ko sa kanya lahat. And then ngayon, nakahanap ako ng mabibilhan for only $50. So, message ko na siya na nandito na ako. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, I just got my bike. And nandyan na siya sa likod. Hindi lang siya kita. Magka-college na pala yung may-ari. So, lilipat siya ng Christchurch. Kaya niya binenta. And yon, medyo luma na rin pero maganda pa. And hindi ko naman kasi kailangan talaga ng bago. So, I'm so happy. Meron na akong bike. And, yeah, andyan pa siya. Nakikipag-usap pa sa kapitbahay. So, babalik na ako sa bahay. Doon ko na lang papakita. Nakarating na ako sa bahay at nandito na yung bike ko. Papakita ko sa inyo. I'm so excited. So, hindi naman siya bago. Second hand lang siya. And ang may-ari nito before is student. Yun nga, nalilipat siya sa Christchurch. So, yung expect na maganda yung bike. Pero okay pa naman for a first time user like me. Kaya, yan. Tignan natin ang bike. Yan. So, sorry, medyo yellow lang yung light. Ayan na yung bike ko. $50 lang yan. So, may mga ebidensya lang ng wear and tear like this. And then, yan. Pero okay pa naman. Diba? I'm so happy. Yeah, pag meron akong time after work, pwede ako magbike kasi maliwanag pa naman. Yup. Ayan na siya. May bike. My first ever bike. So, ito na talaga. Babay na, guys. Matutulog na ako. Okay, may pasok ba bukas? It's another week ahead. Thank you again for watching my channel. Bye-bye.